for tuning into this new video. As you can see, this is a bit different from my other videos because I'm not doing watercolor. I'm trying oil painting like I've always wanted to, and I wanted to share with you guys my first try and my first impression working with oil. As you can see, I decided to paint an eye for my first try at oil. I definitely wanted to jump right in and do a portrait, but since this is a medium I'm obviously unfamiliar with and it's something that I was always nervous to try, I was like, what are you doing? Be nicer to yourself, do something easier and simpler. So I downgraded from a whole face down to an eye, which is kind of funny because eyes are pretty difficult too, but I don't know, I just like to suffer, I guess. So because I was nervous about trying oil painting, I decided to find a few tutorials here on YouTube. Just for basics I need to know before going into oil painting, and like what brands and what materials I needed to look into and invest into. So I watched a few here on YouTube. I had two channels I was already following way before I decided to try oil painting, and those two channels are Happy the Artist and Lena Danya. You guys are probably familiar with them because they are amazing, but if you aren't, I'll link them down below as well because they have awesome informational videos on trying oil painting and things you need to know, and it's so awesome. I'm really glad I found them and that I watched their videos before I tried it. Lena has a tutorial on her channel outlining how to paint an eye with oil, so I guess that's kind of the reason I did an eye. She had really great techniques and tips to share on how to do it, so I kind of had that in mind. While I was trying this, I found my reference picture off Pinterest. I just changed the colors up a bit, and I really like how it turned out. As far as my first impression, I was pleasantly surprised because I had this notion in my head that oil painting is so much harder and it was fancier than watercolor, just because I know I had it in my head that only like Renaissance painters used oil and they were like a higher caliber than me or something, but it was actually really fun to do this, and it's actually easier than watercolor just because it's easier to fix mistakes, just because if you mess something up you just like put more paint on top of it and then you're all good. I think the hardest thing for me was like waiting for layers to dry. Like I just wanted to sit at my desk all night and keep painting and keep throwing paint on, but if you do that it gets kind of muddy, which I learned at a few points. I managed to fix those, so hopefully it's not too noticeable, but it was really fun for me to learn all these things and try it for myself instead of just watching it. In my research, I found out that you could add different mediums to your oil paint to make it behave differently. Like I learned about mediums that make it glossier or make the consistency more buttery, and I definitely do want to try those in the future, but for now I'm just using straight oil paint. Like I just want to familiarize myself with how it behaves and like what I need to do to get the vision from my head down on the paper or the gesso board or whatever, and I'm really glad I didn't add anything. Just made it really simple and really easy to work with for my first try. In conclusion, I am so glad I finally tried oil painting. After talking about it and complaining about it for so long, it's so nice to actually do it and just get over myself, I guess. I'm never gonna stop watercolor painting. I love it too much, and I love what I can create with watercolor, but I definitely will be mixing it up with oil painting in there as well. I hope I can get more familiar with it and see the full extent of what I can create with oil paints. So yeah, if you're like me, if you're a watercolor painter or any other kind of artist and you want to try oil painting but you're nervous to, please just do it. I did it and I'm still here. Nothing exploded, nothing's burning down, the world is still spinning, and I'm still just as excited about being an artist as I was before. I'm actually more excited to see what I can do because this opens up so many other opportunities. So yeah, just go for it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here, I would love it if you subscribed. You can also keep up with me on my Instagram. My handle is @royelle_arts. A lot of the stuff I don't post on YouTube usually finds its way there, so if you want to check it out, head on over there, type out a hello to me. I would love to get to know you. But otherwise, I hope you have a great week. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.